All right, guys, we're going to show you the Scossi dog training collar. The folks at Scossi sent this over to me for us to test out and take a look. So we're first just going to take a look at everything that's in the box. All right, so you get the remote control. This has a locking switch. So if you don't want to accidentally activate it, you want to have it on lock. When you have it on, you have an audible sound. Okay. You have the vibrate, and then you have a low level shock, and then like a higher level shock. So the modes up here, this is how the strength of the shock mechanism and the strength of the vibrate mechanism. And you control that by this button over here on the top. When you press it down, you can increase. Oh, sorry about that. You can increase that from 1 to 99. So we'll just leave that on 1. You press it again, and you can increase and decrease the vibration strength. So if I do that and then I press vibrate, it's a longer, like more intense vibration. I'll turn that down to about 3. So pretty simple to use, like I said. So we're going to turn this back to the lock mechanism. And then here is the collar. So really nicely made. It's waterproof, adjustable, obviously. You've got your adjustable strap for your dog so that it's comfortable. And then you have 2 different lengths of the points that you can put right here. And then there's the covers for the longer points. So it really just depends how this sits against your dog, like how furry he is, that type of thing. My dog, we keep him pretty short. He's a doodle, so these are going to work just fine for us. You then have this testing mechanism. This, if you put these on the points, there's wires right there. If you put these on the points, then you can just test to make sure that the shock component is actually sending electricity through there. So you can do that as well. And then of course you have a lanyard that you can put on your little device here, and your instruction manual and your charging cable. Now, of course, when you're dealing with dogs, a lot of people have feelings about these types of collars. I have used these before. Actually training. I had some small dogs, and we lived on property, and it was for their safety. We wanted to keep them close to the house. We had coyotes and other things back in the woods. We didn't want them going back there. And the vibration worked really well for them. It's basically just a way to get their attention, have them stop whatever they're doing, and then listen to your commands. But I know also some other dogs like need to have a little bit more. And so that is a very low voltage, very safe way to train your dogs. All right, we're going to put this on my dog, and I'm going to show you how it works. All right, everybody, so here's Monty. We've got the collar on him. You want to make sure that the collar fits snug, but you're not choking them, obviously, with it. It just needs to be snug so that those little pointer things actually are touching them, so it causes a reaction. So Monty is actually very trainable because he's very food motivated. So he has not ever had one of these before. So let's just see how he reacts to the vibrate. What was that? Okay, sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, what was that? That's the vibrate. Shake. Good boy. So just kind of getting his attention. He's kind of like trying to figure out like what is that noise? This would definitely cause him to stop if he was like outside, maybe if he was barking, something like that. But he's a super good boy, aren't you, Monty? Aren't you? So this is the Scossi again, dog training collar, and it looks like it works really well.